Mm. All right. Um, right. So here we are. Uh, Fortress mode this time. By the way, welcome. Welcome. Hope you're having a nice day. It's going to be a chill time with Rookie today, because we are just having a bit of a relaxing stream with the new fort. I got some ideas for this place. And yeah, we'll just see how we go. Right. So, let me see here. Maybe we should meet our characters, right? We should meet the dwarfs that I created, because I did find this I found this ideal location for the build ahead of time. Um so I don't know how to start this. So like should I talk about the purpose? I guess I should talk about the purpose of the fort. Um all right, so we're gonna go ahead and do Adventurers Guild, which is gonna fulfill a few purposes. It's going to be a place for guys to learn wrestling, and also it's going to gonna have a hospital for adventurers who are injured, and it's also gonna be a place for me to store armor intended for adventurers. But it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. I think we're gonna end up making a dungeon down here, as a way for the adventurers to earn their gear. Yeah, just to make it more interesting. No, I'm not being mean to horses. Not being mean to horses. We're making a base in fort mode. I want to make a dungeon and put like steel armor and stuff in there, like high quality dwarven steel armor. We put it into a dungeon, and then adventurers that want it have to solve the dungeon, and then they get the gear. That's the idea. A dungeon like Dungeon Keeper, I suppose. Thank you for head pet. I've never played Dungeon Keeper before, but I know that you are like a demon in it. Alright, let's see. Let's meet the dwarves here. We have, this guy who is our brewer. He's not just the brewer, though. He's also qualified as a doctor, because I want to have a doctor for all of the injured adventurers that might come along for bone setting and, I don't know, crutches and stuff, stitches, medical stuff, because, yeah, medical guy. He's also a brewer. He's kind of like pulling double duty, because we only got like 7 dwarfs at the start. I should probably check my caps for my dwarf population, so that things don't get too crazy too quickly. Population cap at 48, strict is 60, baby child is 12. We could probably go smaller than that. I don't know if we need to. 48's fine, I guess. As long as like there's not like a massive migrant wave right at the start of the game. I hate that, because I wanna ease in a little bit. Our exhibition leader is Ita Ogyam Han Ben Ita Odin Han Ben, exhibition leader. And she is appraiser, so she knows the value of things. And she likes music. She can dance. Judgment intent, so you can tell when she's being conned, and she's got good at speaking. So that's good. Who else is important here? I think most of the other people are here for like mostly like labor stuff. Like we got our fisher dwarf because we're embarking on a river. That's the thing that struck me the most about this place, is the fact that it's such a cool embark. Such a cool embark, I think. It's like a Y-shaped river. And when I first saw it, I thought the river was coming from this way and splitting into two like this and that, but I don't think it is actually. Now that I look at it closer, because if you want to look here, it's this part is raised. See, the water is here, and this is empty space, and then the water is here, so it's like a waterfall. She liked to dance, but only when she wants to. She can leave her friends behind. If they don't dance, they're no friend of hers. I see what you did there. But we can still work with this. We can still work with this. So the water is definitely coming this way. And this is a waterfall for sure. So I think what I'm going to do is the dungeon entrance is going to be here. Under the waterfall, hidden by the waterfall. Or rather, it's going to be here, because that's where the bottom of the water is. And there's going to be floodgates up here that, like, they, like, block off the waterfall when it's time for an adventurer to enter the dungeon. So I guess the idea is that the adventurer needs to find... They need to find a switch, which will activate the floodgates and open the entrance. And then probably when they walk into the entrance, there'll be like pressure plates or something which will close up the waterfall behind them. And then the water will come in rushing in behind them and they have to go. They got to go quickly. They got to go quickly. The water is coming. It's called Sunken Saber, okay? It's on theme. It's on theme. The saber. You want the saber, you get sunken. Anyway. Anyway. We should get started. Maybe, okay. Our main guy is Etab. So it's from their perspective. Kind of like the secret entrance in Kingsman Golden Circle, you have to hold your breath, then drain the water to gain entry. Yeah, pretty much. I want to harness the water itself and also maybe the power from the water. To like power mechanism, we can use water wheel. We can use water wheel to power it, and if we're blocking the water, then we can have things that only work when the water is flowing. It's going to be proper water temple shenanigans. Adventure's gonna love it, you know? Hopefully there's no mimics in the water. There might be some alligator snapping turtles. Sound kind of spicy. Right, let's see. How do we start this? Oh, what do you want to what do we call this? What do you want to call this? Arrival on the river. Arrival on the river. Glad to see you doing well, little Nookie. Thank you, Dr. Martin. Okay. Right. I made a funny expression. I made myself laugh. Anyway. As I arrive, at the side of what will be legendary typing skill on show once again. Sunken Saber. The Dungeon of Treasures. My mind is full of machinations of treacherous trials to test any would-be adventurer. Freaking heck, where's the V on my keyboard? There. Alright. Adventurers, yeah. But first... Where's B? Looks down. I didn't look down, I know how to type. I might have looked down. But first... No. First, we must... tend to our own needs. Okay, I think that will do for now. Okay. Right. So the good thing is about this mode is it does have autosave, so if or when the game crashes, we will only lose a limited amount of progress. So let's see, let's start planning our freaking place. Now, when I was thinking about this, I was thinking wide open spaces, and we sort of like build a self-contained dungeon in little like constructed walls. So it's like, if you just mine everything out, it's easy to make mistakes, basically. Whereas if you just dig out a whole open space, like if I just make the entrance here and then dig all this out, I can kind of like build constructed walls in here to separate the dungeon from the, you know, the broader population, such that the broader population don't get freaking flooded, because the dungeon is going to involve water mechanics. So, right. But we're not really going to be thinking too hard about the dungeon stuff right now. It's just that's probably going to be my approach to making it. These guys are also on the wrong side of the river, because what I want to do... Oh, gosh, who subbed? Who subbed? I gotta thank you. I gotta open my Twitch. Why does it not tell me who subbed? Matsuo! Oh, it did tell me, it was just kind of like delayed. Matsuo, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy this this new fortress that we're making. It's going to make a cool dungeon eventually. 4 more months for a year. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the dwarf stuff, because you know me, dude. I get kind of obsessed sometimes with a particular game. Before it was Lies of P, now we're back in dwarf mode. You know? Alright. I think this is where our main base is gonna be, I think. Like, cause look how cute that is. Look how the little nestle our little dwarfs in there, you know? And then we got this fishing area down here. It's gonna be real cute and stuff. But we gotta get our guys on the right side of the river. Cause they're over there, and where I want to build is over here. Okay, we gotta do that first then, don't we? I have to make a bridge. We got to make a bridge out of the wood. So maybe we cut down this tree here, and then we try to make a bridge. We're not really able to do much else at the moment. Okay, no bridge is broken. I don't know if that's enough wood, actually. So maybe we ask them to cut down these ones as well. See the waterfall? The waterfall here. I'm not even sure what the climate is like. I'm not sure what the climate is like. 'Cause the climate's going to be important, because when I'm installing floodgates, I'm going to need to do it during like the winter months. And if the place is too hot, then it's not going to be like frozen. I've done this before though, like where the river freezes over. Look, the waterfall is cool. Waterfalls are always cool in Dwarf Fortress. And I can block it off if it's frozen. It sure does seem like these are just like the runoff here, and the source of the water is to the northwest, so we gotta bear that in mind when we're designing things. Anyway, I have to make a bridge now, because our dudes are, yeah, on the wrong side. So I think I'm gonna make a bridge here, because it's kind of like at the thinnest point. I don't want to block the view of the waterfall either, so Make a bridge here and here, maybe? I guess. Okay. Instructions. I would like to make bridge. 30 wood available now. I always manage to like make this the wrong way. If it's pointing southwards, select one of the corners of the bridge. If it's southwards, it's like, okay, According to the diagram, if it's facing to the right, then it's opening to the right. It's opening to the right, so... I mean, I don't know if it really matters, to be honest, as long as it's like a stable... You know, like a stable bridge, it don't really matter. Okay. Do we have enough wood for that? 23 available now? I guess it used like 8 wood or something. And then we make another one over here. I want to make the matching dimensions though, so that's like 4 by 6. Okay, 4 by 6 there. We'll make another one which opens this way. And again, I don't even know if that's the right way, but I don't think it matters. 4 by 6, so they're matching. It's cool. I like how that worked out. Alright. You guys got to work on the bridges, because if you can't work on the bridges, then we can't do anything, because we're on the wrong side of the freaking river. Get to it, guys. Everyone lend a hand. We have to go down to where the freaking the base is and plant some plant palms or something. I don't know. Why is it midsummer? Oh, dude, it's midsummer because we did like adventure stuff. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. Guys, that's really bad actually because... Oh, listen. The thing is, we only have until fall? Don't we? Don't we have only until fall? So it's like literally dude, it's not enough time. We have to make some, gosh, make some wooden crafts or something. Get your dwarven butts onto these workshops and make some dwarven crafts for me. Do it now. And the trade depot too. Guess we can make trade depot here, I guess. Ah, dude, it's always the freaking worrying about the trading caravans at the start of my streams, isn't it? It's a little rough this time because we just don't have the time. We're starting in the middle of summer. And usually you start at the start of spring, so you got plenty of time to get set up and produce some things that they're gonna want to sell. Just put these on like infinite high priority. Make some wooden figurines for the people. Yeah, at the moment we're living like elves. We got to chop the wood and use the wood to make stuff. I mean, not that elves like to chop wood, but, you know, working with wood, I guess. And get to work on this freaking bridge, too. Because then everyone else can get settled over here and we can get to work on the main base. Oh yeah, we don't have sound. Hang on. Let me turn that on. I always forget. There we go. I guess we should assign our broker as well, because we do have someone specifically good with that kind of thing. Proficient appraiser, a judge of intent. You are going to be our broker, as well as exhibition leader. We got someone for manager, but we don't have an office for the manager, so I don't know how useful that's going to be. So I guess we'll just wait on that one. Only one person is bothering to construct this bridge. I feel sorry for them. We got some figurines. They're not like super good quality though. I just noticed that my VTuber software overlay has been active the entire time. Jeez. What is this, amateur hour? Hang on. There you go. That's a bit cleaner, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Come on, dwarves. Finish the bridge, finish the bridge, finish the bridge. We gotta get over here, get our animals over here. Because the grass is literally greener on the other side. Literally. But we haven't even grown anything. We haven't grown any food. We don't have time to grow any freaking food because... Ugh. Okay. We just gotta deal with it. Alright, so now we have access to the other side. We should lead the animals. I'm gonna pen and pasture our animals over here, which is fairly close to, our base. DF hack assign. We will assign turkeys, camel, and horses. We've actually got 3 horses. That's interesting. The cats and dogs can go as they please for the moment. And they're bringing the horses over. Cool. Okay. Also, we gotta do some foraging as well, I think. So let's maybe... Yeah. Plant gathering... Do plant gathering on, like, this side of the base here. So I want to keep you guys on this side. Gather some things. Because we're gonna get packets later. We need to get some veggies. Oh yeah, I should probably also assign this place for the fisher dwarf. Pit / pond. Or fishing. Just, tell our fisher dwarf to use here for fishing. Maybe build him a little fishing station for preparing the fish and everything. For sure, because if we don't manage to grow enough stuff, at least I can fall back on fishing, right? So we're gonna need workshop. Could probably dig this little area out so the fisher dwarf has got a little bit more room to work here. So let's get rid of these slopes, I think. And just like carve that bit out so fisher dwarf has more room to breathe here. They're gonna be busy with plant gathering though for a little bit. Okay, we do got production of some figurines. Not exactly going to be breaking the bank here in the early game for sure. Or at least we'll have some money to get by. And by money, I mean valuable resources, because it's mostly a barter economy. There's more horses. I wanted to bring horses such that adventurers was able to take a horse before they leave. But But like I say, I want it to be a challenge for the adventurers that come here. So they're not gonna get all this stuff for free. No, no. They got to prove themselves in the Sunken Saber dungeon. The dungeon. Is my dude fishing? Okay, so the turtle is green tree frog. The turtle was a little scared there. I don't know if the dwarf was scaring it or some other critter was scaring it. And they're gathering plants and stuff. I should maybe put a meeting area down here to encourage them to come down here. Because that's where I want you guys to be. You want to hang out here because this is like our base of How did you get over there? Oh. No, wait a minute. Just... Oh, I didn't mean to ask you to gather from here. This is a little bit more out of the way. Can I cancel this? Don't do things over here. Don't do things over here. That's too far away. Okay. It's too far away. Kitty is coming over here as well. Kitty like to make sure everyone is getting to work and being good, efficient dwarves. Alright, what are you doing here? Are you fishing? You are fishing, that's good. Alright, we're gonna carve this area out. Let's carve this part. And this will be a nice little place for our fisher dwarf to do his thing. This land overlooking it is kind of precarious. A bunch of sand here. I might wanna collapse some of this land when that dude isn't here, and just like dig a channel to cut it out. I need this guy to not be fishing when that happens, because that could end poorly. This dude is fishing too. Maybe we extend the fishing area now that the area is a little bit larger. Is this dude fishing from the other side? Like, I don't know what the point of that is, but... They're still coming over this side for some... What are you doing here? What are you doing? You're eating? What are you eating? Garlic, bull, prickle, berry? They're like... He's coming over here and stashing his stuff here. Nomming on bits of garlic. Okay, dude, we have to, Okay. So the problem here is, I want to make sure that this fish is processed appropriately. But to do that, I need to build, like, a fishing workshop. But in order to do that, then I probably want to get rid of this overhang here. But this dude is in the way. I'm pretty sure all these pebbles are gonna come down and smack him on the dome when I like channel this, like here. When I just cut this area off, like all of the, you know, the dirt is going to smack him on his dwarven dome. Maybe if I just leave some parts that are like stuck like this, maybe it all won't fall on his head and kill him instantly. Hopefully. Hopefully that won't happen. Okay, there we go. We're fine, everything's stable. Everything's stable for now until I disconnect a little bit more, and then One's gonna die. No, we're fine. We're fine. You need to move, sir. You really need to move, friend. As soon as he does, I'm breaking this stuff. Okay, to be honest, I think I'm just gonna make a temporary area for the cooking and preparing of meals. Just to get that guy away from that area, and he doesn't die. All right, we're gonna need a fishery. We'll put it temporarily. Is there any place that's safe here? I guess I could put it here. Or here? Okay, put it here, I guess. Yeah, because nothing's gonna fall on that. Alright. And then I guess we'll make a temporary cooking station on the surface. This is super scuffed stuff right now, but it's gonna be how things are for the moment. Hopefully it doesn't rain, because they don't like rain that much. Notice someone's bleeding. Like, this thing is bleeding, whatever that is. What is that? It's a river otter corpse, okay. Like, the snapping turtle must have attacked the otter. The river otter is fighting. The stray dog scratches the river otter in the front paw, lightly tapping the target. Stray dog latches on firmly, tearing the muscle and bruising the right lung. Yeah, the dog is just savaging this, river otter. Got it in its teeth. River otter falling over. Yeah, and then it just sort of bled out over here. Oh, well, I mean, that's food, isn't it? That's free food, I guess. Right? This fish is gonna go rotten if I don't, turn it into, like, a proper meal soon. This guy is, like, too keen on, fishing right now. Maybe we want to put the fish in barrels, because I think that barrels preserve the fish. So barrels, I think, are made in carpentry stations. So we got a carpenter. It's weird how I'm doing this instead of doing the high priority things like planting, but this is just how things are working out. Our priorities are a little bit different because of our situation. We just got to be adaptable. It's going to be fall pretty soon, in 10 days. Because if they're producing food that they're not eating, we need to put it in barrels. Make wooden barrels. And hopefully we can store some of this fish before it gets friggin' rotten. Alright, so my dude isn't down here no more, so we're gonna collapse this. We're gonna collapse this part and this part. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Oh, he's preparing the fish. That's fine. Oh my god, this is going to be tense, isn't it? Because he's like bringing the fish over and hello, Shy Soda. I'm collapsing a bit of land here, and I'm hoping it's not going to hit this guy in the head because it might kill him. He's preparing fish. Oh, there's cats as well. I don't want the cats to die either. But all of this area is going to get collapsed by this dirt as soon as these parts are dug out. So this guy needs to go away. He needs to go away. And so did the kitties. The kitties might be attracted by the fish or something that he's been catching. Someone's gonna freaking die. Okay, they're okay. He's digging it out as we speak. All right, you stick. Ah! Welp, he just got hit by that. Let me see here. Health. No health problems, no wounds, no diagnosis required. Might have a little bit of brain damage, maybe. Okay, well, That was kind of inevitable, wasn't it? Who knew the cleaning could be fun? Well, we certainly cleaned his clock, didn't we? That's one thing that we definitely cleaned. Oh, heck. Uh... Oh my god. Yay, called Anoki! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Our dude just got whacked on the head with a whole bunch of dirt. This dude is unconscious because we were collapsing this area and he was under it. It's not good. Siprek. The brute. Oh, what, dude, that's the doctor! No way, the freaking doctor? The freaking doctor got his clock cleaned. Oh no, he can't diagnose himself, can he? Oh my goodness. This kitty, I think, is unconscious too. No health problems. No treatment scheduled. I guess kitty is fine. Incredibly tough. You would need to be. You would need to be. Alright, let's see. Our settling was not without problems. The doctor, the good doctor. Zabrak was caught in a small demolition. Of course, how can I phrase this? Like, he's the doctor, but he's the one that's sick. Like, the only one qualified. One qualified to treat a dwarven concussion. The author in you is coming up. Yeah, my typing is not good. I try, but doctor is having a Pagliacci problem. A dwarven concussion. We don't even have a hospital yet. Yo! Dwarven concussion. I don't even know how to spell it. Oh no, it's just like this, isn't it? So I hope he's okay. Okay, there we go. Right. But now we've collapsed it. This dude's unconscious too? The miner is unconscious. Are you hurt badly? No health problems? Okay. Dude. Wait a minute. What did that say? Very slow to heal. Tough and slow to tire. His upper body is bruised. His right lower leg is bruised. Okay, well, bruises will heal quite quickly. I don't think it's that much of a big deal. We got our fisher dwarf. He's working away quite happily, gutting fish and stuff, preparing fish. Don't worry, the local dwarven doctor is in town, but so you should go see him and get. Oh, but sir, I am the dwarven doctor. It's a very dwarvy situation. A section of the cavern has collapsed. Okay, that's what it's calling it. You need to make some lavish meals, I guess, because we could even like sell some of that food. What is all this crap? Gens dropseed grass. Is that flowers? Bayberries? Where are the bayberries coming from? What? Is it falling from the trees? Oh my goodness, look! The bayberries. The trees are producing bayberries. That's really good. Can we forage for them? Apples! Dude, there's apples! Look at all this fruit, actually. Oh my god. We're not gonna go hungry here for sure. We got strawberries? We got plums? What are we even talking about here? We got so much fruit here. I really struck gold. I really struck gold with the fruit here. I had no idea. Plums. Apples. Bayberries. We gotta put all this stuff in barrels. So is this like, you gather this with foraging, or no? You gotta make a gathering zone, don't we? I don't really use this function very often. A fruit gathering zone. A fruit gathering zone is what we need here. And yeah, I guess we got our own little, like, orchard then. I don't know. I've never really used this feature much before. We definitely want to localize it to, like, the nearby area, so... Gather the fruit. I mean, if the guys who are coming like fruits, then we're set, I think. Oh, you can't do it in multiple layers? That's fine. That's not fruit, that's leaves, I think. Dang, we're gonna making all kinds of nice drinks and stuff. Okay, let's accept that one and then make a second one for, like, just here, I guess. Gather fruit here. I hope we're making plenty of barrels, because we're gonna need a whole bunch of barrels to store all this fish and this fruit. And we can really afford to sell a lot of this stuff, because we're gonna be swimming in it. Maybe it's not such a bad thing that we don't have so many, that we haven't been planting or stuff, because we're gonna be making a decent amount of money from this. It'd probably be better if I was brewing it into alcohol, though, so I should probably make a still and start brewing it into alcohol. The doctor is also our brewer, so until we have a hospital, he can just focus on brewing all of this fruit into alcohol. And yeah, and then we can see what we can sell to the trading caravan. Let's see. I want to make a still for sure. We'll just put it next to the kitchen. Crundle meat. No nest box zones? Oh. Well, I gotta make a nest box then, don't I? Is nest box in here? Nest box. Where? No. It must be in craft, I guess. You can stop making these for a while, I think. And make nest box, please. There, look. Just make nest box for the for our turkeys. How is it we place this again? Oh, here we are. Let's put nest box here, I guess. Now we want to make a nest box zone. Is that what it said? A nest box zone? Does it need its own zone? Maybe it's not a good idea to have it like overlapping other kinds of zones. There's a lot going on over here. Or maybe we wanted to have it in like the animal zone. Yeah, because they're currently assigned in here, so maybe that will just work out then. Workshops, farming, nest box. We put it like here. Oh, it's like 2 to the right of that, and 2 down. If I want it in the corner, okay. It's like here. What's with this weird symbol? Construction suspended. Resume. Some weird symbol. Okay, there we go. It changed. So hopefully the animals or the turkeys will get assigned in there automatically because it's inside of you know, a place. I guess we make a food stockpile back here. I don't know. We're gonna have to move all this stuff inside eventually, but for now it's just gonna, this is just gonna have to do. Let's make a stockpile of food here. And I'm clicking on food. Okay, and it, yeah, you can use a bunch of barrels there. Where's it still, actually? It's still under construction. Okay, you gotta do this quickly. I want to make sure that we use this fruit before it goes rotten. We obviously don't have like a dining area either, but these are just problems we're gonna have to, you know, figure out in time. Okay. So now we got this. Extract and then a brew drink from fruit. Do this immediately. And now we got people coming over, for trading, so we got to bring over our broker. And make sure that we're bringing over something valuable. No alcohol this year, sadly. Let's bring over all of our figures, I suppose. I think it's arranged by type. These are all like figures. We don't need these. We can sell these. Gypsum plaster bag. We're gonna need that for the hospital. Hello, Wyatt. Welcome. To a bit of chill to Dwarf Fortress. I don't know if there's any other stuff that I want to sell here. Withered fisher berries? Withered? What does withered mean? Is it out of season? You guys gotta hurry up making the alcohol out of these delicious fruits, okay? I guess we're just selling the figurines right now, awaiting 20 items. That's not like a huge amount of budget that we have. Have you not been making lavish meals like I told you to? Or alcohol? Because we could sell that too. Oh, look, actually, we can sell cave fish roast. Purple amaranth leaf roast. Okay. We want to bring some of those prepared meals over. For sure, because they're gonna fetch potentially more money. Where's the meals at? Can I do a search? Oh, I can, look. Wait, what? Huh? Why is it not, like, here? Why is it not showing up? Rotten? Rotten muscle? Aw, dude, you've got to be kidding me. This stuff's already going rotten? Oh, no. I don't want to have to deal with that. Where's a rotten fish at? Oh, that's not good. We got freaking miasma. We got freaking miasma already. Ah, dude. I'm gonna have to think about a dumping ground. We gotta make a dumping ground for the rotten stuff. I'm gonna try to do too many things at once, I think. But sometimes the start of making a fort is a little chaotic. It is what it is. Can we sell the rest of the fish before that goes rotten too? Because you guys aren't eating it fast enough. Do a search for fish. Cave fish roast? Sure. Bring over the cave fish roast. Anything under, like, fish. And there's a roast. Cave fish roast. Okay, good. Dwarven beer? No, that's... There's another roast. Can I just sell them the rotten fish? Are they gonna buy the rotten fish if I... Sure. Sure. Am I gonna get in trouble for selling them rotten fish? I'm not sure. Just... Yeah. You can have the rotten fish. Go on. It's not my fault if they buy it, right? It's not my fault. Still awaiting 7 items. Okay, so people are still mostly contented with my place, so that's good. You guys aren't making anything right now. You're still making wood barrels, which is good, because we're gonna need that for, like, preserving stuff later. One more item. And then we can get to the trading. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Buy everything, including the rotten fish. And the prepared meals. Trader profit 396. Okay. That's not a lot of value. Honestly, we don't have a lot of value to offer. Steel buckler, wow. Steel chain leggings. We're kind of broke, admittedly. I think mostly we just want to give these guys a good deal as sort of like, as a gesture of goodwill. Because if we completely waste their time, then they might not come back. So what do we buy this guitar and give them all of this for the guitar? Right? They're making a big profit, and it might not be a lot of money, but they're still making like 3 times profit, so... The worst thing that can happen is they don't come back, so I gotta keep them happy, right? So we're gonna let them con me a little bit. Okay. I'm still gonna try and produce more stuff. And see what else I can train from them. Bayberry wine. Yeah, the guy is finally hard at work making strawberry wine, apple cider. Dude, freaking delicious. Strawberry wine. If we can get more of that stuff, like, made, then we could make some money. Especially because it should be the doctor doing this, because the doctor's qualified as a brewer, so... Is it the doctor doing it? I think, yeah, it is. It's Sibrek. He's got competent brewer. Okay. He's a better brewer than he's a doctor, but don't tell him that. So they should stay here for most of the month. Are we still making meals? We are. In terms of like food and stuff, we're probably fine. Manager, what does manager do? Is manager the one accurate count of items and managers for work orders? I want a bookkeeper so that we have accurate stock. We have an accurate stock thing. You need an office. You need an office. They work in their office to improve the precision of the count. Your bookkeeper needs to work in an office to improve precision. So precision is at 5. So I think that's because the population is so low. I think once you get a higher population, they require an office to keep track of all of the stuff coming in and out. I almost want to make a second brewing station, because this fruit is going to go rotten if I don't increase my alcohol production. I don't want it to go rotten. I could even increase the size of this food stockpile. We'll move it inside eventually, but... Garlic bulb roast. Dude, we are eating good already. Do it now. Let's start bringing some more stuff over to trade with. It's mid-autumn now. We don't have an infinite amount of time to bring stuff over and, like, sell stuff. So the prepared foods and, the roasts and the alcohol. Bring the roasts over. Bring some of these alcohol barrels. In fact, just bring all of the barrels over. We still got, like, so much fruit here. We can make plenty for our own needs, I think. Let's bring all that over. One group of citizens is stranded. Someone's up a freaking tree because she's an idiot. You went up on a step ladder and now you can't get back down? She's just gonna have to jump, I think. I think someone must have, like, moved her step ladder. Oh my god. When, the height of summer struck, we were amazed to witness so many, so many fruits of all kinds on the trees. We set to work brewing to ensure the homeland knew we were worthy trading partners. And we'd be back for more. Okay. This city is stuck up a tree. Also, Reggie stuck up a tree. Also, Reggie stuck up a tree. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yep. The kitty is up here too. The kitty probably won't have a hard time to getting back down though. Because kitty is resourceful. Alright, let's see here. Still awaiting 22 items. Got to bring those barrels over. Maybe we need more wheelbarrows. So they have an easier time transporting goods. Oh, dude, we got freaking migrants already. No, 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 no. Ah! Our population just doubled. Well, you know what, guys? Just don't expect luxury right now. Is that a freaking bear? Oh, it's a water buffalo. Hang on, I'm gonna reduce the volume of this music a little bit. Should be the same volume for you guys. Just I find it hard to concentrate sometimes if the music is too loud. 3 more items. Okay, we good. Let's do some trading. Greetings from Unhomes. Your efforts are legendary. Let us trade. Okay, we got a whole bunch more alcohol here. Excess weight 10. Okay. Well, it looks like they can't actually hold all of the stuff I want to sell them. Unless maybe I take something heavy off their hands. What else do we want from them that isn't necessarily easy for me to produce right now? Bronze bolts. Oh, a steel anvil. Hey, that's heavy too. It's a heavy thing too, so... Sure. How about I give you all this stuff and all we ask in return is a steel anvil. And then once we get the metal production going, we're gonna be making some mad stuff using that steel anvil. Alright, go ahead, take all this stuff. We just want the anvil. Yes. He seems pleased with the trading, nice. Okay. I think we're good for trading right now. Let's tell ETAB that they can go back and do whatever they want to do. People are actually sleeping outside right now, so we for sure want to think about making bedrooms and stuff. Okay. Seems like they're not making fruits anymore, they're not making food anymore. I'm not really sure why that is. I'm gonna check. Brew drink from fruit, do it. And because we do gotta see ourselves through the winter, guys. We got to make some food for ourselves, you know. We did just trade all of our food and drink away, so let's make some stuff for us, you know. Let's do that. And also we want to probably dig into here to start our entrance into our actual fort. So let's see here. So this is 17 across. So I'm thinking we do one that's like an entrance of 1 and then a hallway of 3 or something. I gotta measure this better. So 17, half of 18 is 9, but it's like 8 on each side, isn't it? Because it's 16. Okay. There we go. We delete 8 on each side, and then that's the middle. And then we have a hallway of 3, because then we can lock the door if we need to. I mean, we probably don't even need to like lock the door, because again, I could just dig down. I could make one of those like stairway entrances. Something I could do is I could just do one of those stairways. But you know, I don't do this often anyway, so let's just make a proper entrance like that. We can start the staircases a little further in. We don't need to make them accessible from the surface. So, we're in a rather unique situation that planting isn't a super high priority right now, at least not until spring. So I could go ahead and, you know, make some beds and stuff. How is our wood going? Oh, we don't have any drink anymore. Guys, you need to really, you really gotta work on some alcohol here. Like, you're gonna do that, guys. Rookie's getting a little concerned here. Just a little bit. Oh, you're climbing down. Red... Toasted is climbing. What are you doing? You're picking the bayberries, I guess, and cutting the leaves. Yeah, you're gonna make sure that you collect some more stuff such that we can eat. Also we have to assign more animals here because we got more animals that came in with the migrants. Gosling, sure. Water buffalo calf, sure. Why is this not being used? Construction inactive, why? Didn't I ask you guys to make me an S-box? Also, maybe make some beds too. Because we're going to be making bedrooms soon. I think we cancel this stuff and we make beds and we make doors. And we make cabinets. And we make chests. We make all the essentials for bedrooms. I mean, we got rid of this slope too. These guys are all just kind of idling up here. Or maybe they're collecting fruit. Gather plants. Fair enough, fair enough. Make some freaking alcohol, I swear. Just do it, come on. I don't care what plant you squeeze the alcohol from, you just gotta do it. I'm gonna just put like plant gathering orders here because there's a whole lot of idle hands right now who are just dead set on starving themselves and dehydrating themselves. So if you're idle, I want you to go out and gather things that we can squeeze alcohol from. The traders have gone. Hopefully you made a good impression on them. These guys are going to be made into good climbers. If it works any differently than, hang on, let me take a look at these. Bayberries. They're collecting the bayberries, okay. Rock nuts, strawberry seeds. Yeah, this is kind of, very concerning. Yeah, I traded away all of my food and all of my drink. Rotten cress leaf roast, so they're not even eating this. Like, what is wrong with them? Like, what is actually wrong with them? You guys better not be idling. Things are looking kind of grim, and it's gonna be winter soon. You gotta get out there and, like, collect this stuff that we can make alcohol from. Well, it's still alive, because in the winter, most of it's gonna die, I think. Drink too? I think that might be the thing that sinks us, honestly. If we have so much fruit, is it seeds that we're gathering, or, like, what are we gathering? Gather plants? Paper leaves. But where are the actual fruits? Prepare raw fish? Okay, at least we've got that. Mussel is... Yeah, the drink is a problem. Genuinely. I shouldn't have traded away all of it. For sure, I shouldn't have done that. Like, these are apples. Gather the freaking apples, guy. Please. Please gather the apples. What are you guys doing? Other than a fat load of nothing. I'm so unhappy. I'm so unhappy. I hate this. I hate this. Do something about it. Do something. Gather plants. It looks like you're doing nothing. And this person stuck up a tree. Jeez. Okay. Like, what is... We gotta find out, like, what is their problem? Like, I'm good. And that's good. I'm glad you're good. It just, seems like you're not, like, really applying yourself. At this rate, I might need to, like, kill one of the horses for meat. Hmm. Or maybe we'll be good with fish. It's mostly mussels this guy is catching on. We can survive on mostly mussels. They're getting really hung up in this area. A whole bunch of seeds and stuff. Um, we could, we could plant the seeds. We're probably better off doing that in the spring, though. Annoyed after having a drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug. Grouchy when caught in the rain. Well, have a little bit of perspective, dude. Things could be worse. Like, you could be, dehydrated or starving, like... And if you don't do nothing for long enough... This dude is... What are you doing? Are you starving? Hungry? We have... We have food. We legitimately have food. Go and eat something. Freaking dwarves. Yeah, there you go. Eat something. Prepare food. In fact, no. Make easy meals. We gotta get that number up. Prepare meals. People are just falling asleep all over the place, and no one wants to mine this out for some reason. Dwarves can be their own worst enemy sometimes. All the fruit, I think, has rotted away by now, because it's like late autumn. It's gonna be winter very soon. I'm gonna have to, make a high priority job for the river stuff. Probably make another carpenter's workshop to make sure the floodgates get made as well, because that's another concern. It's not super high priority, but we do want to do it. Put another one of them here. This duck is getting battered by the waterfall. It must have fallen down there. Healthy. Stray gosling. That's the one tough gosling. Let's see. Name of a baby goose, I think. We got plenty seeds. We got some food and we got some drink. Could be a little bit difficult surviving the winter, but... You know, that's not my fault. It might be my fault. Maybe a little. Doing all that trading. Maybe. Who's the trader again? Broker. Expedition leader. Etab. Etab is the broker. Etab, in addition, was a little overzealous with the training, and we have a shortage of food and drink leading up to winter. To survive this, we are going to have to tighten our belts. Okay. Early winter. Now we got our second carpenters. I can put in floodgates. I only need 4 of them. So I want to make sure that we're not making too many. This gosling might be frozen into a cube. What is this? Oh, it's a dead. That is? Wait. Wait. Attis? Who is that? Someone wandered down here? We haven't discovered it yet. That's no good. Well, at least during the winter we can extract them from the ice and bury them, I suppose. That's a little grim. Goodness, we already need to get like somewhere to bury people too. Just waiting for the ice to freeze over here. You actually need to make those floodgates, okay? You actually need to do that, thank you. Okay, we got a little bit more food to work with. I'm just gonna keep adding on to this. Make sure if there's absolutely anything that we can make into alcohol, that we are doing it. Likewise for food. Can't afford to be picky, we just gotta stay on top of the meal production. Why is it not like zooming in? Oh, there we go. Rotten mussels. I'm gonna have to like set some high priority digging, so that people actually do things that I ask them to do. You know? Like I've dealt with some pretty lazy dwarves in my time. But these guys right out the gate just don't want to play ball. There's 15 of them and they'd rather like lie on the grass. Like, what are you even doing? Unmet needs: socialize, be creative, acquire object, eat good meal, and fight. Okay. You guys are like so needy. Are they just stuck? That's not even where the meeting area is. That's like the meeting area is like down there. So like they should be like in this area if they're like being lazy and doing nothing. But they picked this random spot up here. Instead, they're protesting. The mood in my fort is getting a little bit tastier, for sure. They gotta ease into the fort, I guess. You've made enough. Like, cancel. That's enough floodgates, I think. And if there's anyone that wants to be creative, then to just make figurines, I suppose. We can trade them next year, so... Anyone who's moaning about, no, I haven't been creative lately, then do that. Do something. Do something with your time. Maybe do some mining. You know? There's an idea. You could do some mining. Imagine if you did that. Where's the mining tools? Are they in here? Look, all this stuff that they've got. Okay, so someone is... Wait a minute. Where is the pick? Don't tell me the guy that fell into the river had the pick. No, he didn't. I'm gonna have to, like, make an office for this dude in, like, the middle of... You know, like... with no walls and no roof. Just so that he can tell me where the pick is. I'm pretty sure when we started, like, the guys had, like, 2 picks. Everyone's, like, gathering plants. That's a job that everyone has. Items. Okay. Should I cancel the gather plants thing? Maybe they're like hung up on that. They're like stuck on that for some reason. Okay. I'll just delete all the orders related to plant gathering. There. There. You feel free to starve. Feel free to starve. You don't got to gather plants no more. Now do you want to do other activities? Yeah? No? You still want to just stand there? Legendary Woodcrafter, woo. Jobs, gather plants. Dude, I have, like, the strongest impression that this is glitched somehow. Injured. No, that's Sabrak Hall pecans. All willow leaves. Ah, dude, like, what do I do? I'm starting to think if I want to, like, reload a save on, for, like, before they got stuck on this stuff. I don't know. Because they're just saying, like, gathering plants infinitely, even though there's no active jobs for that. Items. Just standing there holding a couple strawberry plants and doing nothing with them. Is there any fixes that I can employ here? Are they just, like, crawling around? Moving so slowly. I mean, at the moment, I'm just kind of hoping that they unstick themselves. Okay. So someone finally decided that they were gonna actually dig out, so... Drink none? Yeah, that's probably a problem. Okay, we can think about, like, the structure of the base here. While I try to forget about the fact that everyone is dehydrated. Okay. So, we probably want to think about where we're going to do some planting. So, let's dig in 9 here. And have, like, a field on the left side. Seems like the miner is at least a little interested in doing his work. We do have a little food. Withered prickleberry. This dude is saying he's hungry, so where are you going? Where's he going? Like, the food stockpile is here. I think he's drinking from the river. I drank water without a well. That's very annoying. Oh, that's not a good sign. It's really not a good sign when dwarves are drinking water. They despise drinking water. Yeah, it's really not great. It's really not great. Hey. I know you guys really like gathering plants. Why don't you do that for me? Why don't you gather some plants for me? Why don't you gather some plants so we can extract alcohol from some of them? I think my kitty wants in. 1 second. Okay. Oh goodness. Barley leaves. You should be able to make beer out of that, right? Like, is beer something you can make? Is barley something you can make beer from? I don't know, maybe. All right, we're brewing. We're brewing stuff. Drink is going up. Good. We got barley going. Amaranth's beer barrel. Bayberry wine barrel. Nice. And oh my goodness, the miner came down and he mined an additional single tile before he had another breakdown. You love to see it. A bit of dwarven hard work going on. Oh, these guys. I hate this. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to die. That's your solution, huh? That's your solution? I'm not gonna do anything about it. No, I'm just gonna stand here until I become a skeleton. At least some of them are actually doing what I'm asking them to do. Fish the sector. It's hard to tell sometimes because the thing about Dwarf Fortress is that the dwarves kind of do whatever they want to do, and if they don't feel like doing stuff, they don't do it. And that's not a bug, right? Like, if they don't want to do something and they're just not going to do it, then that's not a bug. But sometimes it's hard to tell if that's legitimately what's happening or if stuff is just bugged, because that's also a pretty common thing. We've got a whole bunch of seeds, but it's not really in season to plant them. Just extract it from whatever. I do have emigration active in DF hacks, so if they really want to leave, then they will. Acorns, biscuits, that's good. I don't want to see people drinking water. It's not a good place to be in Dwarf Fortress. The drink is going up, so that's something. And they're no longer all idling for the entire month up here, so that's good. They're getting back to work finally. Yeah, Dwarven protest, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. You better not be drinking that. You better not be drinking from that dirty, stagnant pool of water. Okay, there we go. We can get some planting going on in here. It's not quite spring yet, but I think we can at least start. And we definitely got to get a bookkeeper or something such that we can keep track of our food and stuff better, and our drinking stuff better. All right, there we go. Let's start planting stuff because we got plenty of seeds. We got plump helmets. The plump helmets are going to save us, honestly, as soon as we get a good yield going. Do the thing. Just do the thing. Sometimes the first year in Dwarf Fortress is a little bit dire. A little bit dire. And a little bit hard to endure, but it's just because we're establishing ourselves, you know? Should probably make a dormitory or something. So that people don't get upset. I think that we do this, and then we make a corridor this way. And then we make here like the main staircase. We gotta dig this down. Put some stairs. Down like 10 levels. And get a feel for like the area. Figure out where I where I want to put my dwarven dormitory. Yeah, I definitely I always do this. I should have put like the digging channels in first, but okay, aquifer is immediately below us. That's honestly terrible. That is terrible. Okay. We may as well cancel all of that then. Yeah, we got an aquifer immediately below us, so that means that we can't really afford to dig down right now, and we're just going to have to put dormitory right here. Which the dwarves are going to hate, because they don't like to walk on sand on stuff. They like to walk on stone. Okay, we're back on 0 alcohol. That's not great. People going to be drinking from the river again. Well, guess we're just gonna gather whatever plants are remaining. I don't know if there is anything remaining that's edible. Seems like maybe no, because it's like the middle of winter or something. Yep, there's nothing here. Oh, there's a little bit there. We might have to gather a little bit further afield here if people don't want to, you know, die. I think maybe this part is a little bit more accessible, so I guess we'll gather from this side too. Yeah, a bit of a rough start, but that's okay. Seems like my guys are going to survive. They're just not going to be very happy about it. Having a dormitory is certainly going to help. Like, what are they planting? They're planting plump helmets. That's what I want to see, because plump helmets are good for alcohol production, good for food production, all around good for everything. I think mostly you want to use them for drink though, because then you can use their seeds afterwards and grow more plump helmets. So how is the crafting and the carpentry going, I wonder? All right, that's good. We're preparing for the next dwarven caravan. We're making furniture for bedrooms, even though we don't have the ability to make bedrooms right now. You're gonna make another one that's just for beds, because beds is what we need right now for carpentry. And I think we just kind of strip the other part of the map that we're not really occupying of trees. Like this guy and these guys. You got get wood from this side of the map because we're not gathering fruit from here. The cactus looking trees, they don't even, like, I don't think they make any fruits. So yeah. We'll just strip all this forest and then this will be our orchard area and we just get our stuff from here. Might even be a good idea to make like a bridge across here too, so that, you know, we can easily access the other half of our orchard. Let's make a construction, make a bridge, and make it south facing, and just like put a bridge over here somewhere. Here will do. If we're going to be utilizing both sides of the orchard, we need a bridge for sure. Okay, looks like we're definitely out of drink again, so just use everything that we have, please. It's a bit frantic. And I guess we do have plenty of foods currently, so we don't gotta worry too much about food. The general mood in the fort is a little low, but it could be worse. Some people are still pretty happy. Okay, and now we're back on the drink production from, you know, the stuff over here that we can eat and we can brew from. And as soon as it's dug out, I can put some beds in here. And people will get some proper restful sleep and be able to apply themselves a little bit more. So I think that's definitely part of it. Like, the dudes are just, they're idle because they're tired, I think. A quick posture check there. Oh, we're saving the game again. Glad to see that the game wasn't bugged. It must have been just, yeah, just a little dwarven protest because they're not happy. But yeah. I think it's definitely onwards and upwards, guys, cause yeah. We doing well. We doing well. We got a lot of promising resources here. So we do got aquifers to deal with, and I had no idea the aquifers were so close to the surface, actually. I was just digging down expecting, you know, a nice little pocket for me to put a whole bunch of bedrooms in, but it seems like we're gonna be digging straight through an aquifer quite soon. Is that a hedgehog? Oh, it's an echidna. Alright, Miner is doing better things, I think. Alright, you're making beds, that's good. We'll fill the place with... I just noticed something. The river didn't freeze at all during the winter. Oh. That's kind of troubling. It's kind of troubling because, well, Yeah, how am I supposed to, like, install floodgates on this without, like, stopping the water? It's gonna be really dangerous attempting to stop the water without the use of floodgates. People are definitely gonna die if that happens. Whoever that was has rotted away by now. That's actually a function of DF hack, because normally the corpses would stay there forever. But like with one particular DF hack option, you can make it so that eventually, over time, basically everything rots away. Trapped from plants. That's probably including the plump helmets that we just grew. So let's extract the seeds from the plump helmets and get this number to something a bit more healthy. Stray pult. One thing I've never messed with is growing things on the surface, which is something I wouldn't mind getting into, especially like strawberries. I think plums and apples, they grow from trees, so we need to grow our own like trees to make that work, but we already got trees here. I don't know if I want to start another orchard. I will, however, try to make a surface, a surface place for planting, and see how that works, because we do got strawberry seeds. Farm plot, that's the word I was looking for. I guess here is a decent place to make a farm plot, or like here. There. That should work. And we can put the strawberry seeds in here. Now, I'm told that irrigation is a thing in this game, but I don't know the first thing about it, so I'm not even gonna go there. I'm sure they'll get to that in their own time, and we can put strawberry seeds in there. Probably also want to make a very basic office for our bookkeeper too, and move him into something a little bit more elaborate, somewhere down the line. So I think we're just gonna make a one entrance here, and a 2x3 here, and give him a very, very basic office. Let's make, oh, we've actually got a whole bunch of beds, so you can cancel that. Make, some tables and chairs. We're gonna need, tables and chairs down the line. Firstly, we'll need them for, the bookkeeper and the manager, but we'll need it for, like, dining halls and stuff later, too. Okay, keep going, keep going. I know we got resources that we can make alcohol from, so please use them. Oh, look, the turkey is using the nest box. That's good. So he finally got around to making the nest box. Yeah. I mean, all this is your typical Dwarf Fortress startup stuff. Like, I have all these aspirations and plans, but you do got to get the essentials out of the way first. Just take care of, you know, your basic survival stuff. Dealing with the first initial caravans to make a good impression on them and so on. So yeah, the early game is kind of predictable. I'm not gonna even think about that aquifer until we've made the bedrooms and established ourselves a little bit better, and made our awful sandy dormitory, which no one's gonna like, but it's gonna have to do for the moment. Oh, the turkey poults are everywhere. The good thing about turkey poults is obviously they're a source of like food. They're also a source of leather because you can make turkey leather. Make this bridge, guys. Like, come on, make the bridge. And cut down this ugly cactus tree too. If it's not useful to me for like fruits, I'm gonna be cutting it down. Should probably bear in mind that one of my neighbors is elves. We don't have any goblin neighbors. We do have elf neighbors. But yeah, we just gotta tell the elves and be assertive and say to them, they're bringing the wood over, and say to them, oh yeah, we're using cut down all the trees. There's trees over here. You know? Okay, we got plenty figurines for now, I think. Let's cancel the figurines making. You guys can take 5. Furniture. Furniture's looking good. Furniture is important. You can carry on making furniture, sure. I don't really want to run out of wood, but you know. What are we doing? Gather plants, gather plants, gather plants, make wooden chair. Very preoccupied with the gather plant stuff, but that's okay. We need the plants. Drink is going down again. See, I do remember an issue with the fruit gathering zones and people getting stuck in them. And I just people just recommend you don't really use the fruit gathering zones all that much. It's certainly something that I haven't mastered because I was told to avoid it. It's just one of those things that they can get stuck on, I guess. Leather worker. Come on. Like, it's in the middle of spring. Just make the freaking farm plot, please. I want to plant some strawberries. There we go. Because I think planting is considered quite a high priority task. So, as soon as this guy's finished preparing the lands, I can get, like, all the strawberry seeds planted, and we'll have more strawberry wine and stuff. I want strawberry plants in here. Sure, that's fine. Just put the strawberry plants in there. I'll make some strawberry wine from them. There we go. Look at us! We're doing a bit of surface farming! Putting the strawberries in. Alright. Things are definitely going to be better. With those strawberries growing and the plump helmets growing, we are going to have more resources next year, probably. Hopefully. I'm still, like, barely surviving here. Because there's so many people that are not wanting to do what I'm telling them to do. The frustrating thing is, if they just got, like, some good night's sleep, then they'd be so much happier to work, probably. But they just refuse to make the freaking dormitory. Like, when did I ask them to make this? Wasn't it, like, a whole season ago? Okay. He'll get around to it, I'm sure. I think this is mostly seeds and stuff. Yeah. Apple seeds, bayberry seeds. Bayberries. What is a bayberry? I didn't see that as an option in the thing. Cave wheat. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have any cavern stuff. Prickleberries. I guess we ran out of strawberry plants. Okay. We're getting some brewing done. I'm not sure how long it takes for the strawberries to grow. We should be using the plump helmets too to make stuff. We're not like low on barrels or anything, are we? If I see any job cancellations, I gotta make sure I see like what the reason is. Cannot brew, needs empty food storage item. Okay. That's on me. That is on me. Right, so that's why we're not doing a whole lot of brewing, is because we are working with a low number of barrels. Sure. Fine. Make more barrels, please! Make more barrels. Unless we're out of wood, which is probably why they cancel all the jobs in here. We're not out of wood, are we? We are out of wood. Okay. Because the job got cancelled instantly. There's not like more of those ugly cactus trees around here, is there? I don't think there is. I think I cut them all down. Oh no! We definitely got a shortage of wood, and I have to solve that problem soon. I'm gonna have to cut down a little bit of my orchard, which I don't like. Probably if I cut down these trees, some of it's going to end up in the water. Just cut down this one and see if... Hopefully it doesn't go in the water. And then we gotta use all 100% of the wood from this. On barrels. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of wood now. Now you make barrels and only barrels. And as soon as we get the barrel production going, I should make a wood stockpile here just to visually see how much wood that we have, to be honest. It's a rough start. It's a rough start, but they did a good job making all these figurines. And we'll be able to use them for barter if we don't have anything else, that is. The strawberries are growing. The plump helmets, we have those too. And now we're getting barrels too. I think I'll get this guy making barrels too. And we can start the brewing. I think that's one of the things I didn't consider, is the fact that I sold all this food and stuff. Like, I sold all this food, but I'm also selling the food, the barrels that the wine was in and the food was in. And I didn't really replace them. Guys, you need to like harvest those strawberries because I can see that they're finished, that they're ready. All right. Now we definitely got fruit and stuff. So let's see some brewing. And we got barrels to put the wine in. I want to see this number go up. They're bringing the plums over. Okay. I'm gonna make some plum wine. And you're making... What are you making? Oh, you got plums too? Okay. If the guys have wood available, I might be tempted to import some wood. Because I don't want to have to cut down any more of my orchard. We need the orchard for like other more important reasons. Or I could just buy barrels. That's, I guess, another approach that we could take. We're getting a number of good quality barrels. Oh, nice. You'll love to see it. Still got no freaking dormitory, jeez. You guys are so dumb. If I have to make a dormitory in the main hall, then I guess we're gonna do that. Is that the smart play? I mean, it might not be the smart play, but it might be the only play right now. If we just cancel this job here, and then this literal corridor, it's a corridor. That's what it is. Guys, it's a corridor. But for now, it's going to be a dormitory because they're too tired to make a proper dormitory. Yeah, that's going to have to do. I'm gonna put all the beds there. You guys are gonna get some proper restful sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's put 18 here. And then I don't want to complain. I don't want to hear any complaints about being too tired no more, okay? After we do this, we got some quality bakery wine going. The drink is going up. Things are looking so much better. We got plum wine. Quality plum wine. Well, things looking good. See what I tell you, you don't gotta get worried in the first year. Rookie got this. Rookie can play Dwarf Fortress. It's not like we had 3 false starts and just trying to make an adventurer's guild. No, no. No. The important thing is it's working this time. It is. We barely survived winter, but we did survive. I'm just gonna keep it on like brewing from fruit because I want to use the fruit first. We got so much of it. And even more of it's going to arrive in summer. Oh, the bridge got done. Someone must have got a night's sleep. Someone's feeling zesty. Oh, guys, I'm feeling zesty today. I think I might make that bridge that I was asked to make a year ago. Oh, that's good. Now I don't have to throw you off the waterfall. Okay. How are we doing here? You haven't placed the beds? Why? Why? Like, we have beds. We have beds, guys. I'm not even asking you to do something difficult. I'm not even asking you to like dig out like a custom bedroom area. I'm asking you to take the already existing beds and arrange them in the hallway. Like, it doesn't get much easier. I guess you are distracted doing these things. And got this as well. My guys are pretty busy, but jeez, the sleep is gonna do them some good. I better see a whole lot less protesting. Yeah, they're still like brewing hard over here with all this stuff. Bayberry tree. You're still making barrels. Barrels is what we need right now. We need it for like our own alcohol production and also preserving food. And also for storing the stuff that we're going to sell this year. That tree kind of like, it's keeping us going. Definitely keeping us going with the amount of mileage we're getting out of that wood. And the food and the drink is looking good. We're starting to use Motorverse seeds. We got a surface farm here, planting strawberry plants, and I can see like different withered strawberry plant. Okay. I'm going to assume that you already harvested them and now they're just dying out. I'm going to assume that. We have been making strawberry wine, right? A human caravan has arrived, okay. In summer? Did they usually arrive in summer? It would be nice if there was, you know, a sound to accompany that, but they just kind of sneakily sneaked in. I gotta be careful about, selling all of my food and, drink, though, don't I? That was, a controversial move last year. Like, genuinely, I just want to see, like, a couple beds here before I start giving you more jobs to do. Like, please. Pretty please. Just put some beds down. Please. If I have to select every single one of these and make them high priority, I will. Oh, you can press Control T to make it quicker? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna just do that. We're just gonna do that, because it's gonna make everything better if they just get a proper night's rest. Do the thing, please. Just do the thing. This person is sleeping on the farm plot. Everyone is just sleeping everywhere. Apart from the dorm room that... Okay, you get it. Yeah, we're gonna need to bring over... You're sleeping. Probably wherever you happen to be. Alright. Let's bring over all of the figurines and see, like, what that's gonna do for me. Okay. Obviously, I should have a stockpile with like bins in it for the figurines, but that would require a little bit more forethought than I've been using. I don't want to... If I can avoid it, I don't want to sell any of my alcohol right now until like I have like hundreds of alcohol or hundreds of food. I don't want to sell it right now. I also want to start making food again, Because, yeah, well, we want to sell that in the autumn, maybe. Should probably just, start making lavish meals closer to autumn. And then sell some of the gourmet stuff, at that time. I don't want it getting rot in between summer and autumn. Pre-killed berries. You can still make wine out of that. It's just not all that valuable. A masterpiece figurine of the wars. Nice. Damn, still located. I know. Okay, so got a couple items to go. Wait, is that more? Oh god, it's more. Oh my goodness, they finally made the bedroom. But now we need to place down more beds. Because we got migrants. Okay. But yeah, that's gonna make the world of difference. I know it is. No, they actually got somewhere proper to sleep. Well, kind of. It's a literal corridor with a bunch of beds in it, but it's better than literally sleeping on top of farm plots or wherever it is they happen to be working and having stupid little dwarven protests everywhere. Okay, let's place down these beds, folks. That's 27 beds. That's plenty for now. We got 80 drink. They're gonna be drinking more because there's more dwarfs now, but it's fine. Alright. You guys are ready to trade. I have a whole bunch of figurines worth 1,000. So what can you offer me? Do you got wood? I want wood. Or something. No, I don't want to leave the screen. I just wanna... I'm gonna buy some spare alcohol. Just to be on the safe side. You got some metals here too. Jeez. Beach scars and more. New people. Do we want to buy some books? Maybe eventually we'll have a library and people can enjoy reading stuff. I'm not going to give these guys like too much of a good deal because frankly doing that kind of, you know, screwed us over a little bit on the previous year. Bows. I don't know if there's anything else I really need right now. I mean, you could buy some food outright, but I don't think we're really struggling for food right now. Oh, I guess they're gonna sell, like, surface. They're gonna sell some surface stuff. Passion fruits. We can have some exotic... We can make some exotic, alcohol with that, and hopefully we can use the seeds. Leaves and fruit, okay. Do you have the seeds themselves, maybe? You can keep the leaves, I think. Fisher berries, prickleberries, strawberry plants. Yeah, sure, we can make alcohol from all that. Yeah, that's good. That's good, good stuff for our, surface farm. Maybe I wanna retain some of these. Nah, it's fine. I'll let them have it. Yeah. Would I'll be making alcohol from all of this exotic fruit, and that will mean that we can trade some of the alcohol when we have like more of it. I want to see some nice things planted here. Maybe some of this stuff is seasonal, I don't know. Or maybe we have to like... we have to extract the seeds by using the fruit in the still. I want more stills, actually. Now I think about it, I want more stills, because we have a lot of fruit here. Like, now that you are well rested, I'm gonna put you guys to work. Willing later, need to make 3? Oh, we're out of wood again, aren't we? They didn't even have... oh, wait a minute. Stranded? Oh, some idiot's up a tree. Okay. This guy's having a real problem getting down from this tree because he's an idiot. Dude. What I need is more than one... I need more than one, like, step ladder, because I think that's what's happening, is, like, someone's coming over and, like, grabbing the step ladder, because we only got one. We only got one step ladder, so they're, like, using it. I'm just gonna cut down these 2 trees here. Some of it's gonna end up in the water, but that's just life. We need to make a couple step ladders so that people stop getting stuck in freaking trees. Because that's becoming a serious problem somehow. Okay, so it didn't go into the water. Okay, some of that went into the water, but that'll probably rot away. Okay. So what are you going to be doing with that? Are you just bringing it over to the stockpile, I guess? Alright, I want to see, step ladders. Make a couple of step ladders. I won't keep that active for very long. I'm not sure how many barrels we have. We still got a fair amount of barrels, but... I don't think more is going to be a problem. I think a baby just got born. Reg has given birth to a boy. Cool. Unfortunately, I don't think that they will be smart enough to go and save this guy who is up a tree. Because they don't know that he's there. This guy's injured. Probably because he jumped from the... oh, no, he got injured like a long time ago. Stranded? Oh, you're still up here. The only thing I could do is like cut down this tree. Which obviously might be a bad idea. You know? Hungry and dehydrated? He might force me to do this. Normally they get like desperate enough that they jump. But this dude is just gonna like die up here. I think he must be afraid of heights or something. So we need to encourage him to come down from the tree by cutting the tree. Boys. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time since until we have a hospital, I'm afraid. anyone who's injured is gonna have to deal with it for a while. Yep, this guy is gonna have a nasty surprise right now. Shouldn't kill him though. There we go. Hungry, dehydrated. Other than that, he's fine. What an idiot. Did it really have to come to this? Did it really have to come to this? Did you really have to make me cut down the freaking tree that you were stuck in? What are you, a cat? Huh? Dummy. Okay. So we got trees now. Trees? Trees. Oh. I think we probably got enough step ladders, right? Is this guy stopped making step ladders? Oh, it's here that we were making step ladders. How many do we have? 0. Okay. Work harder on that, mister. I don't gotta worry about food or drink for some time. As soon as it becomes like late summer, we're gonna start making those gourmet meals that we're gonna sell in the autumn. Make some real money. Yeah, we got a bunch of food. Nah, guys, you gotta make these now. You gotta make these now. We need more stills. We're gonna work on making more alcohol while the fruit is not rotten. Because these two stills aren't enough. They're brewing as fast as they can. So much of my dwarven civilization right now is above ground. It's so unusual. There we go. You love to see it. Brew drink from fruit. And brew drink from fruit. Fill those barrels. Fill all those barrels with alcohol. We're gonna trade some of it, and we're gonna keep the rest. And hopefully by next year, there will be more trees growing. Because we have been eating into our orchard a little bit, which I'm not super happy with, but, you know. It's whatever. You're making step ladder? Have you still not made a single step ladder? How is it taking this long for you to make a freaking step ladder, dude? What are we planting here? Nothing? Why is that? Why are you planting nothing? We got seeds, don't we? No seeds? No strawberry plant seeds? That's hard to believe. It says 200 seeds. Okay. We need to, like, get rid of the mystery part of this equation. By making an office and actually getting the exact numbers of things that we have. If we can get a miner down here. I think that the miner is definitely the laziest dwarf that we have in our settlement right now. Those jobs seem to be taking the longest. Brew drink from fruit. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of fruit. They should be saving the seeds from everything that they are, from everything that they are brewing. They should be. I kind of want to see, like, at some point, the power that the river can give me and the power that the wind can give me. Is this... How is this... This goose has been down here for its entire life. It's become an adult goose now, and it's still trapped under the waterfall. Goodness knows what it's eating. I don't know how it's possible that it survived. And I don't know who that guy was that fell into the water and just rotted away, but thankfully he's not one of mine. Because if he was one of mine, there'd be a ghost around here somewhere. So sentiment in my fort is mostly on the meh side, which I will take. My dudes are getting a lot more productive since I made their awful police. Their awful corridor dormitory. Two groups of citizens are stranded. Are you serious? I swear to God, these dwarves are so dumb. Is the baby stuck up the tree? How does this keep happening? Baby. Oh my God. Like, you guys gotta learn how to climb better. Like, how is your climbing skill? Let me see here. Novice climber, rusty. Well, you know what? It's gonna have to be a bit of a Darwin Award situation here. You're just gonna have to learn how to jump down. You even got a whole bunch of step ladders and, like, I don't know what else to do to help you. Okay, no more step ladders. I see that you've been making step ladders, just that they've been busy using them. Make barrels more. Make barrels more, please. The step ladders aren't helping. They really should be, but they aren't. Let me maybe assign the animals, because I feel like there's more animals now that need assigned. Not that any of the animals are really struggling, because we could probably, like, slaughter some horses. Boosteth Emma Risen? I wonder if that's the... Oh no, I think it was a goose that was stranded under the waterfall. There's all these poults as well. I think that's the immature version of the turkey. They aren't, like, fully grown. But when they're fully grown, we'll slaughter them for their leather. I think a lot of these fruits are gonna go to waste because there's a lot of, you know, dwarves being dumb. But yeah, you're just gonna have to learn. I can't like rescue every single one of these stupid dwarves. They're gonna have to rescue themselves. They're gonna have to learn how to be better climbers and rescue themselves sometimes. Seems like we're out of fruit finally. I don't believe it though. Or is it the fact that we're out of barrels? That could be the reason too. And see if it gets cancelled and what the reason is. No, she's happy. She's still working away at things. Once I have a manager, I can maybe automate some of this stuff. Until then, I'm just gonna be clicking through all of it. Yeah, sure, I'll just click the rest of them as well. Because we already got, like, a bunch of food. We can use some of the plants for more alcohol. I think that's where the money's gonna be for us. Especially because I'm starting to get, like, a whole bunch of dwarves that are good at brewing. So the quality of the alcohol is going to go up, and the value is going to go up too. The miners are still doing freaking sweet FA. Excuse me. Look at all those fruits. Pick up the fruits, pick up the fruits. They should do that automatically because it's in their gather fruit zone. They should be picking these up right now. There we go. I think we they cancel all the orders. So they're out of plants. You know what? I'm gonna cancel all the brewing so they can focus on gathering the fruit right now. Because all the fruits just fell down from the trees. Probably time to make some of those gourmet meals to sell the traders, right? It says like 100 food, but that probably just means like raw ingredients and stuff. Individual fishes. We can make them into some gourmet stuff. We can sell the traders. And we'll have to see what we can buy, what we can get. Maybe some more picks or something. So that the one miner dude isn't hoarding the pick and doing nothing with it. That might be an idea, right? Let's assign one of the empty food storage item. Are we out of barrels? Okay, we're buying barrels again. We're out of barrels. Oh, that sucks. Thief? Where? Or he's already chasing whatever it is. I mean, the dude's probably just, you know, stealing an apple or something. It's not like we have anything valuable for them to steal in the first place. Someone's still up a tree, but yeah, they're just gonna have to learn. I'm not babying them. The Fragrant Guild of Farmer Guild has been established. Woo. Well, you know, I might consider making you a guild hall if, you know, we start doing some digging. We start doing some dwarfing. You guys go up the tree and then use the step ladder to come back down. It's not hard. Oh? The miner is doing something. The miner is doing something! Oh my goodness, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. The miner has decided to do something. What the? Jeez. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy clothing stuff, as in like cloth and leather. Are you serious? You could have at least finished it, dude. You could have at least finished it. Okay, he's coming back. I'm gonna place this furniture now for the temporary office. It's gonna be a pretty awful office, but yeah. It's whatever. We just gotta get something established here. My dude can't do his job without having an office. We can assign that to him. My bookkeeper. I should probably wait for the door to be brought down. Okay. I'm gonna wait until the traders show up before we start moving stuff. Because everyone's kind of got their hands full collecting fruits and so on. I need like so many barrels. And so much wood. There we go. And that's what you like to see. I'm probably gonna extend the dormitory in here and then start moving the beds piece by piece into where the actual dormitory is supposed to be. So yeah, let's extend this here. No, hang on. We're editing this one. Let's do this correctly, rookie. There we go. And we'll just start deconstructing beds. I'm pretty sure that we can do this. Like you can do. There's a way to do this that's like more than one at a time, right? Mass removal. Okay, it's a DF hack feature. Built and planned. Okay, yeah. Remove these. There we go. And place furniture. Just put all the beds in here, and then I can get the guys out of the freaking corridor. Finally. Oh my goodness, look at them actually doing what I tell them to do. Woo. It's because the mood is improving overall, I think. Okay, there comes the caravan. I want to let them finish doing this. Make some lavish meals immediately. And we can assign this as an office. Except the bookkeeper office. Now when you come in here, all of these become more accurate. Nice. Now we know exactly what we're dealing with. Let's see what the accuracy is. It's 5 out of 5. That's good. So this is exactly what we have. 100%. And we can actually, you know, search through everything that we have now. You can see how many barrels we have. And see that 90% of them are full of something. How many bags that we have, empty bags. And picks that we have. It's handy to just like be able to tell like what we need, like digging tools I think is the category. No, not in this menu. Maybe it's under weapons in this menu. Yeah, it is. Don't ask me why it varies from menu to menu. I got 3 iron picks. Like, there's really no excuse why people aren't actually... What are we doing with a steel sword? Someone... Steel pick? Who the heck's got a steel pick? Like, some of the migrants that came over are actually loaded, it would seem. Right, you're making meals. We can take a pause on the alcohol while we purchase barrels or whatever. We need broker here. We're gonna move our stuff over. Now we sold all the figurines. We did sell all the figurines, so we're gonna sell some of these filled barrels. The really high quality stuff, probably. Like this wine, this cider, this wine, and this wine. And this wine. Gotta prioritize like the pricey stuff. Okay. And I'll wait for some meals to be made that we can sell. Petitions. A guild hall for the Fragrant Guild. Well, you know what the problem is? You already know what the problem is. Like, you guys won't do the work. You guys won't actually do the work. Then how do you expect me to make you a freaking farmer's guild? Like, how many farmers do we have? 4. You know, you guys don't have that many members, okay? Like, relax. Relax. You don't really need a guild right now. I don't know if I want to officially deny the request, though. We'll see. Okay, so... Oh, the dude is sleeping? Okay. I guess we'll just take the opportunity to move some stuff over. Do we have any meals that we can bring over? Do a search for a meal, maybe? No? Arrange by value? I guess? Chips and plaster, steel anvil, bayberry seeds. Willow stepladder, for whatever reason, they're kind of expensive. I guess the guys need more time to make the meals that I asked them to make. That's fine. As long as we got something to trade with. Okay, our trader is coming over. If I had more wood, then I'd consider making, like, a farmer's guild outside, near where the, you know, the surface crops are. I could do that, certainly. Tell me you guys have got... Oh, you got barrels. I just want to buy, like, empty barrels. Why is that barrel so expensive? Yeah, you can keep the expensive barrels. It's just literally a container. You're selling steel picks as well, jeez. Steel breastplates. I mean, when I made this world, I left it on, everywhere for minerals, so... I don't think we're gonna be wanting for... How is it that you scroll more than... Okay. Dwarven sugar. We got cloth and we got leather. We certainly don't need food or drink for ourselves. We're doing alright with that. Animal courtship. I don't know if, like, books on animal courtship are a super high priority right now. Kind of just want to get some materials that we're not actively producing right now, like leather, for instance. What's this worth? Okay, they're trading at a loss right now. You won't trade at a loss. Okay, I mean, that's fair. I do kind of want the leather. What is the other thing that I asked for? The barrels? I might have to deselect the barrels and select them later again. Wait, did I guess that was the problem. I had one of the expensive barrels selected, and that's why it cost so much. Okay. See, now our budget is looking a little bit better. I accidentally had that one barrel that cost like 700 selected. could get a bin full of cloth. Oh, that's an expensive bin full of cloth. What about this one? Oh, that's expensive too. Okay, that one's better. Pigtail cloth. Another leather bin. Cheap leather. That's fine. Alright, we got leather, we got cloth. And we got some barrels too. And now our dudes are making some foods for them too. So you can just go do your own thing for a while. Prepare lavish meal. Pecans roast, okay. I mean, if I felt like I had enough time, I would, I should probably slaughter a horse and then make lavish meals out of the horse. I think that would be a smart thing to do. I just wonder if I'm gonna have enough time to do that. Especially because I haven't made a butchering station yet, which is a massive oversight on my part. Let's fix that problem immediately. Let's put next to the fishery, I suppose. We're coming across more problems here. And the current problem is that we don't have the raw materials because we're out of wood. And we don't have any stone because we're not deep enough to have stone. We're just gonna have to brute force this, I don't like the fact that it's sand. I really don't like the fact that it's sand. Because the thing is, if it's stone, you can smooth the stone. But if it's sand, you can't smooth the sand. Damp sand is gonna leak. No matter what. I think again, I'm just gonna have to cut down one of these freaking trees, even though I don't wanna. Why don't those ugly trees grow again? I want to harvest from the ugly tree that no one liked. My poor little orchard. Ash trunk. I don't know if that actually produces any... Ash leaves, ash samaras? I don't know if that's edible. Tell you what, just friggin' cut down whatever this tree is. I don't know if that's actually producing fruit or anything. Because we now need wood so that I can stop the place from flooding. Because of the sand, basically. I guess if I dig deeper enough, then I can get stone. But yeah, this could be a little scary. We're just gonna have to do it. It's that simple. We're just gonna have to do it. Alright, let's just dig down here. I'm gonna put on damp dig. Damp dig on. And we're gonna have to do a 5x5 area. Let's put here and here and here. I guess I should put stairs too, right? I'm not sure how deeply the aquifer is gonna go, but hopefully it's not that deep. And hopefully we find stone soon, because then we can, you know, deal with the aquifer a lot easier. Alright, my well-rested dwarfs are actually doing some work now. You'll love to see it. I'm gonna run into problems as soon as more... Okay, pay attention, rookie. They're starting. Okay, we got stone. We got stone. And it's still damp. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I just gotta build the wooden walls or stone walls up here. We can probably make it out of stone because we need wood for other things like beds, for instance. So what I'm going to do is I am going to dig down way deeper. This is kind of gutsy. It is. I know. I know it is. But I want to use this. I want to use the stone up here. We're going to extend these staircases down to the 10th level. I guess that's here. And this will hopefully get us through the entire aquifer. And we can use a stone to patch up the top level. And then the rest of the aquifer will just like use stone smoothing to get through it. But we're gonna get our like rock economy going immediately. Because, you know, we'll have access to rock. And if we're really lucky, iron ore. Because we want to get metal at some point too. Yeah, it's been a really slow start when it comes to some of our economies here. Alright, let's start making stone walls. Because this is going to be a problem very, very shortly. We are going to be using stone exclusively with these walls. More is going to become available as the boys dig down deeper, so these clocks are going to disappear as more stone is discovered. The blacksmith has become possessed. That's extremely bad. Like, really, really bad. Okay, let's think about this. We got a strange mood, but this guy, I'm assuming that he wants to make something as a blacksmith. I don't have anything that he can... I don't have a workshop for him, and I don't have any metals for him to use. And also, this is going on while he's, babbling. Okay. What I need to do is I need to do some more trading. I gotta make sure that whatever it is that he needs, it's probably metal, that we produce it. But I got some time probably to work this out. But we probably want to buy some metal before the traders leave, to be honest. Because I honestly think that's probably what he wants. Magnetite, there's our flux stone. Okay, once they're finished with this, I'm going to attempt to make a blacksmith's workshop. Because I'm assuming that's what he's looking for. Workshop, do we even have room to make a blacksmith? Okay, I guess it doesn't matter where I make it, right? Furnaces... No. Metalsmith? Is that what we're looking for? Is that what he wants? I don't know, we're just gonna make it here. Hopefully this is what he's looking for. Okay, is this leaking? I think it's leaking a little bit. I don't want to distract people from some of the other jobs that need doing right now, so... Okay, so he found the workshop. This is what he was looking for, what she was looking for. Possessed by unknown forces. Okay, that's sick. Bars, metal. Is that it? You just need Metal? That's fine. We can do that. We can do that because the traders are still here. Broker requested. Let's get something valuable up in here. Okay, what we got? Gypsum plaster. I don't want to sell that. The cloth bin that I just purchased? No. Baby leaves, apples. I mean, we honestly probably have more like food than we need right now. But everything that's like a leaf. I don't even know what the purpose of like having leaves is. What if I trade you guys a bunch of leaves in exchange for metals? Such that my dude doesn't go completely insane. We gotta do this quickly. Alright, bring the freaking leaves. 382! Ah, dude. I gotta keep an eye on, like, how patient these guys are gonna be. And also keep an eye on, like, the aquifer situation that's happening at the same freaking time! Please tell me you got metals and plenty of it. Like, what do you have in terms of metals? Are you serious? You got one single bar. Are you serious? You got one bar of metal. You can't be serious. What am I supposed to do? Dude, I have to find... This is just really is not good. All I need is like a couple bars of metal, but... Makes steel bars, makes pig iron bars. Okay. Magnetite. Dolomite. Okay, this area isn't damp at least. Coal. I'm gonna have to, like, smelt my own iron or whatever quickly enough that the one dude can use it to make whatever he's trying to make. Like the magnetite. I'm just gonna have to dig all this out. I'm gonna have to cancel making this place any deeper. For now. Just like... Can I just... Turn this into a blueprint. That means I'm not gonna do it right now. And then we expand some place where we know there's metal. Like, for instance, here. Expand this. I'm just gonna have to just make, something for smelting. This is a mess. Genuinely. But what else is new? Furnace, smelter. Refine coal into usable whatever. Make this, and I mean immediately. We need coal into fuel. And bars of whatever kind of metal. Or like ores of metal immediately into bars of metal. And the trouble is I've just asked people to transport like 300 items. I kind of just want to cancel this and get everyone's attention on like everything that isn't this. Just stop moving things. Moving things to the depot are one of the highest priorities in the game. I think it's higher than even like smoothing walls. So like everyone is stopping what they're doing to do this, and we can't afford that because I just assumed that they would have at least some metal bars. But I was wrong about that. Okay. So now we're finished doing all that garbage, and you're making this. And we're going to be doing two things. We'll be getting coal. Dude, where's the option for coal? Oh my god. I need you guys to mine this out like yesterday. Where's the coal? The dolomite? There's the coal. Just expand all of this immediately. My dude is gonna lose his mind if we don't do this like now. And as soon as it appears, we're doing coal. Oh my god. This person might go berserk. Nothing's appearing yet. This is so tense. Get the coal. I mean, at least things aren't quite as leaky as I first thought. I think we're gonna lose this person. Honestly, I think we're gonna lose them. Because if you're not aware of, like, how serious this is, it's pretty serious. Like, whenever they have one of these strange moods, they have to fulfill whatever the mood is. Like, they're being possessed right now by some kind of, like, dwarven god or something. Like, it's out of their hands. They're, like, in some kind of crazy trance. And they have to do what they have to do, basically. I'm gonna cut down this tree. I need to make charcoal or something. Like, they're not finding coal fast enough. He needs... Primarily, he needs, the workshop that he needs to make something with. That he's been instructed to use. And then he needs the items that are necessary. I'm in no position to be burning wood right now. We're desperate for wood right now, but I need to burn some wood or this person is gonna go completely insane. And that's not even like an exaggeration. Like, they do lose their minds completely. And there is no cure for it. If you're too slow, and this person decides that that it's too long and they haven't managed to make the thing, they lose their minds. They get like a permanent mental condition that will result in them dying. And it varies, but it's always fatal. Always. As far as I know. We're making charcoal, because you idiots can't find coal. Oh god, I better see someone making... I'm about to run out of time here, I know it. Freaking make that charcoal. We got charcoal? Alright. Make... coke from lignite? Melt a metal object? I mean... that would work. But it might they might grab some steel or something and destroy something that's valuable. Smelt limonite, I guess. That's gonna make iron bars? Hopefully? But what does limonite do? Is that good? Are you going to be happy with limonite? Whatever limonite makes? What does limonite do? Dolomite, limonite, ore of iron! Alright, iron bars. You like iron bars? Oh my god, there we go. Freaking smelt the heck out of that limonite. Jeez. Maybe the warp is working. I think she has everything she needs. Pause this. I don't think we need more charcoal. Please tell me. Is that enough? Thoughts? Okay, she's not saying anything. She's not, like, mumbling anything anymore. So I guess she's happy. Ah. You're about to make, like, some kind of artifact, I think. Moody Dwarf is working. Has created Musara Teal an iron crutch. She offers it to the waters of wealth. Nice! Alright, well that was stressful. Ease. Oh my god, that was stressful. Okay, get rid of this. Get rid of this. And, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of, flooding going on here. Which is pretty nice. I like that there's no flooding. That's good. And yeah, this is out with the aquifer. There's no more aquifer at this point. This part isn't damp. Okay. Maybe there's no more damp then. This is like the damp area. It's full of like dolomite. We do... Sorry, I'm burping. We do kind of need the dolomite though. We're not making the Farmers Guild, guys. Not right now. Maybe I shouldn't have denied that. I don't know. But you're just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, we're in a good place. I think. Other than a severe shortage of wood. We're in a decent place. I can start actually with my metal industry now. Because we actually got some metal to work with. It says it's leaky, but it's not really leaking. I kinda just want to dig like a whole bunch of this out actually. Just gonna wanna expand this upwards into the aquifer. Because if you dig out the aquifer completely, then there's like no more moisture. It's kind of weird how they work, but the way to think about it is like it's an infinite water source. It's like an infinite underground river. It's like porous rock that's full of all these like all this water. And you know, apparently it's a real thing. It's like a real thing in the real world as well. You get aquifers in the real world. I don't know if they're exactly the same as they behave in Dwarf Fortress, but luckily I know how to deal with them in this game. That wasn't always the case. I was one of those people that installed the no aquifers mods on Dwarf Fortress workshop for a while. Because I just hated dealing with them. We got so many ores down here. Probably gonna be making steel not too long from now, which is nice. Because after all, we do want to get some good steel gear to put in the dungeon, such that people will come in adventure mode and try to get it, you know? I think we're almost past the point where we are struggling to exist. Which is always good. This is the only part that's leaking. This, like, top level. Like, we don't need to mess with this, because this is, like, we got wood blocks here that's blocking all of this. It could be that the aquifer is, like, dripping down into here. That does look like what's happening. Because there's, like, wet sand above. Dude, I don't know. Either way, we're gonna deal with it. It's not that big of an aquifer, so we are gonna be able to deal with it. I kind of just want to dig it all out, to be honest. If it's just these top 2 layers, I just want to dig until it's dry. That's my feeling. Because for all I know, it's not even, like, that big of an aquifer. There, we got plenty of flooding going on now. But I suspect that that's mostly dripping from the ceiling. See, what I want is I want to see, like, all of this damp sand to, like, disappear. And for only, like, you know, no more, I want it to look like this. No more, like, dampness. Like, over here, oh, I think that's just because it hasn't been dug out yet, is the reason why that doesn't look damp. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some smoothing sometime to, like, mitigate the flooding. I think I'm gonna smooth this floor and continue digging out the roof. Honestly, because the fact that it's coming from... It's dripping downwards, and it's also coming out of the walls is problematic. It's resulting in too much water. But yeah, we got the manpower now to deal with things like this. Especially with smoothing and everything. Everyone's going to be pitching in with the smoothing. Okay, let's do what we said we were going to do. We're going to smooth all this. Just temporarily. As a way to mitigate some of the water that's coming down. Or rather, coming out of the wall. I wonder if I made, like, wooden flooring, if that would... prevent the water from dripping down from the ceiling. You know, digging it all out would work too, wouldn't it? Okay, that should limit the amount of water that's coming in. Okay, let's get to work on this upper floor. We're going to extend it a little further. And if I need to, I'll just build a wall that's just, like, larger. Or something. I'm gonna deal with it somehow. I want to extend this by, like, 3 all the way around. Like here. And, like... here, I guess? I think that's right. It's hard to tell because the corners aren't on the bottom side. I think that's right. I mean, I can test it by doing this. There's a 20 and that's a 21. Where did I make the mistake? Because that's 8 here, and then 8 here? Where's the problem? How is that the correct dimensions? 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, 7 here. Okay, I guess we found the problem. Like that? It was like 8 on this side and then 8 on this side? I guess. I don't know how I messed that one up, but sure. Okay, now it's all equal now. Yeah, all this sand is absolutely saturated in water. Just too much water. We might just have to go the stone flooring route. The thing is, I don't even know if that's going to solve the problem. I mean, like, less aquifer is gonna mean less water, right? Or, like, does creating more surface area, does that resulting in more? I don't know. This seems to be drying up. Which is certainly a good sign. I could even collapse it, right? Would collapsing it help? Like, what if I collapsed it? Um... Like, if there was no, like, sand roof above this, then we wouldn't have to worry about it then, would we? If there was no sand roof, we could just like dig a ditch all the way down. I think maybe that's a smart approach. Maybe? Maybe. Not 100% on this one. Yeah. Not 100% on this one, but it could be a good idea. I guess we're gonna try it. There we go. Oh, wait. This isn't an intelligent way to do this, is it? Oh, no. I'm gonna... Oh, God. People are gonna get hurt, for sure. They're not doing this in an intelligent way at all. There might be like a collapse here. I mean, you know what? They are kind of doing it in a sort of intelligent way. They're like working their way around the outside and... Yeah, you know what? These guys are smarter than I give them credit for sometimes. I was expecting a lot more craziness. I gotta have like some kind of drainage system or something, because we got a lot of water here. And this aquifer is kind of becoming my main focus right now. I mean, the water isn't like particularly deep. It's not even ankle deep for these guys. Well, I guess they are dwarves. Maybe it is ankle deep. I mean, this part here is going to collapse. The part in the center. I think the smart thing to do is probably, make sure they're digging not in the center. Like, okay. If we just cancel... this part? If we cancel this part... and we're just digging around a square around, and the center part should just fall on its own. Which could be absolutely catastrophic depending upon who is under it, but... I mean, we're talking about damp sand here, you know? Like... it's not like it's solid rock. It's like sand. A little bit of wet sand. It's not gonna kill anyone, is it? You should probably not be standing in the middle when you're cutting a square out, to be honest. This is all gonna fall down in a sec. Dude, don't stand in the square. It's gonna fall. He's gonna cut it around here like scissors, and then this 4 is gonna fall into that one. Yeah, the outside is still, like, full of water, unfortunately. Yeah, it just seems like this entire layer is soaking with water. So all I can really do is, make this part as big as possible. How is that being supported? It's still suspended. Like, this little square of land in the middle is still suspended somehow. Is it because it's... I guess it's supported by this pillar in the middle. That looks goofy though, we should remove it. I mean, I think I'm digging ditches the correct way this time. That is, that we're doing it from the top to the bottom. Because we've had situations where I tried to do it the other way around and things went south really quickly. Like starting at the bottom. And then digging ditches, using like staircases and stuff. That's when you get like a whole bunch of cave-ins. Unusable upward slope. Let's just get rid of that then. So my thinking is we just make this square as large as possible, and then we put some walls around it, because I mean dolomite is useful for making steel. So I kind of want to mine out all of the layer underneath it, which is kind of awkward if it's constantly leaking, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it somehow, because I want all of this dolomite that's in this area. I'm gonna mine out as much of this as possible. So I guess we're just going to, can I just move straight to a ditch? I think I can. I can just do a ditch instantly. Okay, if I do, I extend it by 4 on each side. Like here, now it's a 30 by 30 square. I keep hoping that we find the edge of the aquifer, but it just keeps going and going. I don't think there's an entire, like, inch of this sand that isn't soaking. But, you know, there's minerals and stuff directly beneath it, so we gotta dig it out to get at this stuff underneath without everything flooding. Drink is kind of low. Why is drink low? Have you guys stopped brewing? I don't have a manager, so I can't set up a work order. Just, I'll put some of these on and hopefully you don't cancel them. Don't cancel the orders. Okay, if you're not canceling the orders, that means we've got barrels to do this with, so just keep at it. I want to see that number go up higher. Yep, you see, like, there's just water everywhere. All around. I don't even think that this water... Is that becoming damper because of the water above it? I think that's what this dampness means, is literally just from the water that's on top. Like, I can't even reach this in order to get rid of the orange stuff here. Okay. You guys are getting a little sleepy because they're doing a lot of mining for me. I'm kind of tempted to do some of this aquifer management stuff, like, on my own time, because, you know, digging out a whole bunch of sand isn't the most compelling thing in the world. We might end up doing that, but I mean, if we found the edge of it, then it would be a different matter, but I guess I could just, okay. I could build a wall, maybe, to stop the water temporarily, and just work with this square for the moment. I think that's what I'm gonna do, actually. I think it is. We're just gonna go ahead and make a wall that is a stone wall, and, just dry things out a bit. Things are a bit too wet here. I don't think I thought this through. I don't think I thought this through, guys. I physically can't reach. I physically can't reach that. I think I gotta extend it like 1 square more. I might even need to, like, open this river part because of poor planning. Okay. You see, the problem is the water is coming from this level, and there's now no access to that level because I destroyed the floor. And yeah, I've kind of made a problem for myself. Let's see if we can solve this. I think what we're gonna have to do is make a wall on this floor and then make a staircase up it. Kind of like making scaffolding here. Or I guess we could use this ring, this outer ring. Or what remains of it. Open space. Is the staircase broken? I think the staircase is broken. Right. Yeah, they're stranded because... Okay. I'm really glad I noticed that, actually, because I didn't notice that these stairs are actually non-existent. Gosh, I've kind of messed this up. Alright. That's fine. It's something we can solve, is the main thing. These stairs are broken, so I'm gonna construct them to this floor. And then, no, farther than that, actually. Up here. Probably do it in reverse, too. And then we're gonna make floors. Out of stone, because now we don't have a shortage of stone. Make sure that we got somewhere to stand here. get rid of these digging orders, because we need floor now. For the moment. And then make a stone bridge across. I mean, this is a pretty good long-term solution for managing the sand, to be honest. It's not great the fact that I had to do this again instead of just keeping the sand floor, but it's whatever. I kind of do just want to get rid of that sand and make everything out of stone because it looks stupid, to be honest. Okay, let's get rid of the... Actually do get rid of the sand. We'll replace all of this with stone. I think we're just going to keep these bridges. As a way to make this work. Because using this floor, I can always access the sand floor that's all leaking and plug things up and change things up. So now the people that are stranded can get out again. There's a missing floor here. Let's fix that. Let's make this into a proper bridge and stuff. Okay. I don't really know why that happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm really glad that no one fell down that hole. Oh my goodness. Did you see that? That tile falling made that huge hole there. There's another bit of water. Okay. This is a bit of a mess now. But I don't think anyone was seriously hurt. Thankfully. See, this is where things get a little bit sketchy. Things are collapsing because... Geez, I don't know. I think I might be confusing the physics of the game or something. But we'll get there. Someone is dead. Okay. Oh no! No! We got our first death, guys. That ain't good. Guys, we gotta finish the thing. We'll deal with his corpse in a second. We gotta finish the thing. Come on. We can make a memorial in a second. Oh, jeez. Can we make a coffin for this dude, or a slab, maybe? Probably good to make a coffin. Is that like, what, masonry? Or what is it? How does one make rock coffin? It's not really the way that I wanted. I didn't really want to have any fatalities for any reason, but... Okay. I better not see any more dead people. I don't want to see any more dead people right now. Make this quickly. And then make a slab immediately. I'm gonna patch up this hole too. I'm surprised no one fell down that and freaking died. Coffin. Or... slab? Slab? Yeah. Well, do we have more than one dead person? Was that the person that went into the river? I don't know, it might be. Make a couple slabs. Just, yeah, we'll just make that recurring for a while. And then we'll engrave it. Probably a good idea to make a coffin, too. I don't really have a place for a tomb, though. What do we do with the corpse? Like, I like to put them in coffins because that's a bit nicer. We'll see. I just hope that I can arrange something before they become a skeleton, because that's just going to disturb people for obvious reasons. Okay. We gotta finish the build though, guys. Like, and no one else die. If you can manage that, that would be perfect. Just no one else die. In fact, cancel this bridge part, because somehow that's what caused the thing to collapse. I'm not entirely clear why exactly that caused it to collapse, but that's what it seemed like. So get rid of the sand first and then make the bridge. We can put the coffin on the bridge, maybe. It can be part bridge and part memorial. Because that's kind of unique, and it's also appropriate because that's where he died. Yeah, the water is kind of building up here, but we're going to deal with it. It's nothing to panic over. And we're getting plenty of drink too. Nice. Are we making metal still? Probably not. We need to patch up this hole. Yeah, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but you know, it's better than a dwarf falling 50 feet to his demise. The dude has not become a skeleton yet, so that's bonus. Where's the stoneworker? We're gonna make this dude a coffin. I don't really know if we need to worry about a slab. Like, a coffin should be plenty. Coffin is preferable, actually. So, stop making slabs, make coffins. We're just gonna put them on the bridge. A few coffins. Alright, you're stranded, but that's fine. We're gonna get someone else to, finish the bridge. Alright, let's make the coffin. Furniture. Burial. Here. I don't know why they're cancelling parts of the construction. It's probably because of the sketchy way that I'm trying to do this, but whatever. Let's assign this as a burial area and get this corpse into the tomb. You should be automatically assigned to the coffin, right? Oh, the baby just... The baby shouldn't be doing that. No, you don't do burial. You don't do burial, sorry. That's not appropriate. I think everything else is probably fine, but I don't want you dealing with dead bodies, kid. He's still doing it. He's already decided. He's fine. He's happy apparently, but I don't know, that's the first and last time you're doing that. Gashud. That might have been one of the migrants. I don't recognize his name from the initial group, but still. I wish they'd stop cancelling the individual tiles. Yeah, the water problem is growing a little bit, but we're fine still. Where's the Alright, we're not doing any smelting right now. You really should be. You really should be doing some smelting. Make some fuel, please. And then make pig iron. Lignite? Do I want to do that with lignite? I guess I do. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Heck. May as well get the metal industry going while I'm dealing with the flooding problem. We got iron, we got pig iron, we got flockstone. I think maybe next stream we might be able to get towards like steel production and stuff. Which is really good. Really nice. Okay. Yeah, smelt all the ores, dude. There's ore to smelt, I want you to smelt it. Billon bars. Did I do a task for Billon bars? Well, we're doing it now. Alright, get on with the freaking bridge, guys. Are they canceling it because they want to do it in a specific order? Like he wants to go around this side, maybe? No, they're just, like, canceling all of it. But they can go diagonally. So maybe that's their intention. Or is it the case where they can move diagonally, but they can't build diagonally? I'm not sure if I remember the rules exactly. I'm just gonna keep filling them in like that. And, put the coffins over as well. We're just gonna have a strip of coffins along the bridge. Just because it's, like, visually kind of unusual and interesting. But as soon as we get to the outer edge, I'm just gonna start building walls and stuff. The children are being used for, like, hauling stuff, which is fine, as long as it's nothing alive. What are you hauling? I think they were just hauling the coffin themselves. There are some pretty strong kids. Coffins are kind of heavy. Or so I'm told. Not enough nest box zones? Okay, well, I've got to deal with that in future. It's a future me problem. The water is currently the most pressing issue. It's not even that urgent of an issue. We're talking about, like, ankle-deep water right now, along the very edges of the dig. I'll probably create more issues for myself digging into the river, to be honest. Which might be necessary in order to, well, maybe that's not exactly what I have to do. Another approach would be just building, a floor along this edge. Or something. We got the stone, we may as well use it, right? It'll take longer, but if I do it that way, then I won't need to, I won't need to dig into the river and create more problems for myself, because that's going to fill up my forest super quick if I dig into the river here. So we're probably just going to have to put like a perimeter bridge all the way around, and then walls, like stone walls around like the edges as they are, without like expanding it any further. People not wanting to work on this bridge right now. Maybe they could be like grabbing Elven Caravan? Oh dude, they're not gonna like what I'm doing with the wood, are they? Freaking heck. Dude. Okay, you can take a break from making rock coffins and come over here. How am I gonna trade with the freaking elves? Because there's so many people wanting to trade with me. I got the dwarves, the elves, and the humans all wanting to trade with me. The knower of jades, we definitely don't want to sell that. That's gonna make people upset if I do that. I probably shouldn't sell the rough gems either. I'm gonna sell you all the leaves, okay? How about that one? You're elves, you like leaves, don't you? Here, have some leaves. 685. Well, that's gonna take a while to get over there. Tell me that I made some more wheelbarrows to carry these freaking leaves. And tell me that these guys aren't, like, carrying them one at a time. They're carrying them two at a time, okay. One leaf in each hand, instead of using a wheelbarrow. Probably because the entire fortress has, like, one wheelbarrow to share, if I had to guess. Dang, I don't like how long this is taking. I mean, again, it's not like super urgent. It's not a nice feeling to see all the water closing in slowly. You know? Okay, stop doing that, please. You should be going up and thinking about trading soon. Get rid of all these ugly, unusable ramps too. Don't want to look at these things. I probably want to start some brewing too. We may well be out of barrels, but I'll let them tell me that. Are they gonna, like, is it ethical for them to sell me wood? I know I'm not supposed to chop down trees, but is it okay for them to, you know, give me wood? Oh, you're still making lavish meals. How come I can't sell the lavish meals? Like, hang on. Wouldn't the meals be a bit more valuable? Or are we just that bad at cooking? Why is the... No, dude, I keep pressing print screen. Okay, whatever. Someone stuck up a tree. Well, how surprising. Guys. Still no trees growing in this area. I guess that particular species doesn't grow at a very rapid pace. Are you serious? Are you serious? As if we don't have enough problems, this person is going insane now. The leather worker. Well, at the very least, it's probably predictable what that dude wants to use, right? You want to use a leather workshop. Let me go ahead and guess that that's what you want. Farming. Not under farming. You can make parchment using milk of lime and hide. No. I need a leatherworks. Oh, here we are. Okay. I guess we are putting a leatherworks here. And hopefully that possessed person is gonna go over... So what, you killed the crow? Like, what happened to this crow? The buzzard. Is that a buzzard? What did you do to the buzzard? The crow. I thought it was a crow. Then what happened to the crow? The cat, the buzzard, the human lasher. No mention of the crow. I guess it died by natural causes, whatever that means. No, you gotta actually do this because this person needs this. Everyone's too busy bringing the all-important leaves to the elves. What do you guys have for trade anyway? You have... Oh, you don't have a single barrel. You have probably more than that, right? Okay, it's because I had the search thing on. You selling any animals? No? You got some fruits and things. I don't super need this stuff, guys. Oh, hello! Would you look at that? We found the exotic animal section. Woo! Bobcat. Think. What do I want to do with these things anyway? Oh, Kitty is meowing at me. I think Kitty wants to leave my room right now, so I think I'm gonna let my cat out of my room and then pee and then BRB. So just a second. Yes, I hear you. I hear you, Guppy. I hear you. Okay. I apologize, guys. It occurs to me that, I got maybe less time than I think that I do. We're kind of in a busy work part anyway, So probably what I'm gonna do between stream is try to take care of the flooding situation, and like, you know, just like collect ores and you know, start the steel thing going. I'm gonna try not to do any like major things, but the fact of the matter is we don't have a lot of enemies in this world, so I'm not expecting any sieges or anything like that, or any combat. So yeah, we're mostly just setting up an adventurers guild anyway. If I, you know, I'll do some things off stream, but not most of the things. In any case, the point is I got some other things I gotta do. I apologize for that, but you know, I think that's gonna be where we leave it stream wise. Is it okay? Let me see if I can raid someone. If you guys wouldn't mind, I'm gonna find someone to raid. Been a while since we've done a raid, isn't it? Goodness, who should we do a raid on? Let's do a raid on... let's do a raid on... RTVT. I don't think we've actually done a raid on him before. So that's a good choice. Sorry, I'm kind of slow with these kind of things. Raid RT meeting. I think that's it correctly. Invalid username? Oh my god. I must have misspelled it. Sorry. Oh, there's no underscore. That's what the problem is. Most people use an underscore between the... Okay. Alright, we got it now. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy RTVT, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And yeah, I'll see you next time for more Dwarf Fortress.